ladies and gentlemen. I'm Viral Daria. We have Ria Singh, technical analyst currencies from Nirmal Pang joining in. Uh, Ria, we are seeing some bit of smoothening with regards to where the rupee is concerned because if you see in yesterday's session, it's risen by almost around 21 paise. We saw levels of 76.25. Firstly, my question coming to you is as to what is the reason that we've seen the rupee rise by almost around 21 paise against the dollar.
Yes, good morning, Hiral. So, if you the positivity that came into the rupee in the yesterday session was mainly because of three factors. First, the dollar index, which looks after the greenback strength, it went below the 100 for that trading session because the dollar had to lose some of its gain against the basket of currencies that the dollar index tracks for a few reasons. Then there was a positivity that came into the domestic market as well. We did see a green shoots in the Sensex in Sensex and the Indian domestic market. Also, there was a lot of tension with respect to the how the RBI will handle the crisis that was at hand with respect to the mutual fund, with Franklin defaulting on six mutual funds. So the RBI coming in to ease the concern of the investors with respect to the mutual fund by introducing, the 50,000 crores liquidity facility was a major boost in the confidence. So these were the factors that led into the rupee gaining. Also, few factors due to which the dollar lost its strength. So basis on this, there was a green shoot that we saw into the rupee yesterday.
Right, and do you expect these kind of moves to continue here?
Uh, if the it's very difficult to predict whether the this will be carried forward. This every step that is taken is a very short term step, and the uncertainty is still there in the market. If you look at the central banks coming out statement, uh, there is a economic GDP cut in every statement. Even the statement that will come out today, there is a FOMC meet today and the EU meet coming. So there are numbers, there are, various numbers that are lined up to come. So not much of a positivity is expected from those numbers. Yes, some of the production line and the shipments at a very very low level have started around the world, but the uncertainty factor is still there. We are still into crisis, so the short term shoots will be there, but you cannot prolong these move for a longer term. For rupee there is a major support at 75.50. So that level is what we can keep in mind as to uh, that extent rupee can appreciate, but beyond that will be a battle for the rupee.
Okay, so above that, there could be a battle for the rupee. But simultaneously, Ria, if you have to look at other emerging market currencies as well. Number one, as the lockdown starts opening up partially, uh, and the kind of moves that we are seeing in the equity markets, do you think the risk appetite is increasing for emerging market currencies and in turn reducing the demand for the safe haven, say the dollar?
Yeah, see, the dollar, and also if you look at the Italy, which was the major hit country in the EU with respect to the pandemic, they are laying down plans in order to open the market to some extent, to reopening the businesses. Uh, so these news have come in to give a positivity and also to boost the risk appetite. So whenever there is there is risk appetite increasing, obviously the money diverts from the safe havens. So US currencies face the same thing, as there was a statement coming in that the uh, Fed have plans to reopen at the start of the week. There was a surge into the, there was also a downward surge into the dollar against various currencies. So all these, just the reopening plans have fed into the positivity, but we have to see as to how much the reopening will help, because US is still facing the crisis of the pandemic. So it shouldn't backfire into the face. So if this happens there, and the reopen happens, even if at a small scale, and it gradually increases, the stability comes in, then obviously the risk averts from here, but we are still into the risk of market.
Okay. And what's the sense that you're picking up on the yen as well? Because with the kind of decisions that have come out from the Bank of Japan meeting yesterday as well, what's the sense that you're picking up on that front?
So the Bank of Japan came into, yesterday and announced that they will buy unlimited amount of bonds in order to keep their borrowing cost low. So in order to, to grow out of this economic pain that they are facing because of the coronavirus pandemic. So they have stepped into the foots of the various central banks that are trying to provide the liquidity into the market in order to get the economy, economic working. But if you look at the statement, uh, by the Bank of Japan governor, it has that they have gone for a GDP cut, but yes, Bank of Japan, the central bank coming in and helping in the economy by providing this liquidity certainly helps for the yen, as it means that the Bank of Japan is closely monitoring the situation and are ready to revive the economy. So,
Right.
and it's not even a small amount. They are working on it, on the amount of the corporate bonds and commercial paper. They are amounting to around 2 trillion yen. So it definitely throws in some positivity for the yen, because apart from the dollar, even the yen is a safe haven.
Okay. So in today's session, what would be the strategies that you would recommend?
So, basis on the topics that we have discussed, I think euro and pound will be a positive buy for today, because even EU has come in for after the EU that we talked about, the even they have come in for the liquidity infusion. So I think EU and pound will be a positive buy today. For rupee, it will one must closely monitor at the 76 level for today's intraday sessions. If the rupee has maintained a 76 level, you can buy from it, from those levels, because even in yesterday's session there was a bounce back from the same. So around 76 levels one can buy in the rupee for around 10 to 15 paisa. So rupee remains a buy, yen is a buy, because of the the points that we have discussed. So every pair for today will be a buy.
Right. So every pair today will be a buy. Thank you, Ria, for getting us the strategies as well. We will come back to you tomorrow, same time, to understand as to what are the kind of moves that have continued so far and what the markets look like as well. Thank you very much.